Good morning, good morning, good morning.
Good morning.
And here we are on this Saturday. First of all, good morning to you, Bobby D.
Good morning.
You're looking as lovely as ever.
You just like us in red.
Well, lady in red. You look
Gentleman
good.
in red.
You look good.
Said you.
Yeah. Well, we're trying to figure out the earlier, especially last night.
Yeah, what to wear, huh?
Mm-hmm. What to wear. Sound like that TV show.
What to wear.
What to wear.
It is a struggle for everyone,
Yes,
I would imagine.
yes, yeah. But we are here, so good morning to you all. Good morning to Rob D, holding it down for the management team. Thank you so much, Rob, for being here. We appreciate you. Good morning, Danetta.
Good morning, Danetta.
And didn't Danetta look very lovely in her photo ops?
Yes, I love that dress. I love it. That dress was beautiful.
Yes, and she probably didn't think we were paying attention.
Especially since I was out myself yesterday.
Yeah.
But I had a moment that I could look real quick.
Yeah.
Before I passed out.
Yeah, she says good morning to the Coverage Connection. So good morning to you.
Yes.
The soulful karaoke diva queen. So I was trying to think of a good term there.
Yes.
Absolutely. They don't think we didn't hear you belting those notes out. So,
of course.
And she said, laugh out loud. Thank you, Bobby. I sent you the cost of that dress too.
Oh, okay. Very nice. Very nice.
Sounds good.
We might have to be twinsies with that.
Might be cool. So
absolutely.
So here we are on this Saturday, the last Saturday? Yeah, the last Saturday of July. July 27th. Looking at the calendar. July 27th, 2024. We are about to hit midway in summer.
Mm-hmm.
And
wow.
We just want to say welcome aboard. If it's your first time, I'm Sam C. This is Bobby D. We're the Coverage Connection. This is the CCI radio show. Live on our YouTube channel for your Saturday weekend pleasure. Your favorite weekend duo is back at it again for some more fun shenanigans and whatever else comes about. Sponsored by Vibrant Souls Health and Wellness. Shout out to the lovely Rio. And you can find Vibrant Souls on Instagram, and you can also email them at vibrantsouls@gmail.com.
That is correct. That is correct, Alex.
So there it is. So there it is.
Right down front.
Yes, right down front. So get ready to connect with us. The CCI radio show for your Saturday begins
in
a matter of seconds. Thank you so much for tuning in to today's show. And Zelma is in the building.
Yes.
Good morning to you.
Driving. The lovely.
Lovely
Zelma.
Now, where's the lovely Zelma driving to?
Oh, my goodness.
I just got to say one thing to her.
Yes.
Pull over.
Pull over.
Yeah. but she's listening to it, so that's good.
Yeah.
Speaking of the lovely Zelma, did you get your copy of the magazine yet? If you didn't, then shame on you.
That's right.
Lovely edition right here. This is our summer 2024 edition of Pandemic Press Media Magazine, featuring the lovely Zelma on the cover, and she has a very good cover story. It's a very good issue.
Mm-hmm.
And this is volume 3, issue 1. So make sure that you go get your copy today.
That's right. Get your copy
at
today.
lulu.com. Make sure you go get your copy today.
That is correct.
And Zelma It's stated to you, you will be getting yours very, very soon. And I see Danetta says, getting mine next week. All right.
Yay!
Cool. And let's see, Danetta said, laugh a lot. The audio wasn't good last night, but thanks for listening. I tried, had fun singing again. And Danetta likes the intro.
Hey, I like that too,
I
actually.
actually forgot I had that intro.
That was a good intro.
And Zelma and Danetta are both laughing, so that's good.
That's a good thing.
I think Zelma was laughing because we told her to pull over.
That's a pull over.
Yeah.
You know, well,
Yeah, don't watch and drive.
Yes,
just watch the road.
Definitely.
You know, but Zelma, it's good that you're here. We appreciate you, and we definitely appreciate you being this season's and this issue's edition of our magazine. So thank you for all of your dedication.
Yes.
And thank you for wanting to do it.
Yes.
And saying yes to do it.
Yes, that's true.
So we greatly appreciate you for
that's
that.
Very
and,
true.
Yeah, for those of you who haven't gotten your copy, I know it's just going to sound like a broken record. Make sure you go out and get your copy today.
That's right, because Zelma has so much experience,
yes.
and it's just a great interview all around. So
yes,
you will definitely be laughing, crying, entertained.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, she's got so much experience, so much education behind her. So definitely,
yeah, she's smarter than me. She's smarter.
Me too.
She's smarter than the average Sam.
Well, okay. Well, that.
So you know, you and Zelma have the smarts. It's the Sam here that's kind of beneath both of you.
So are you saying you're the dumb blonde and I'm the leading man?
I'm the court jester.
I'm not even going.
So you two are the queens, right? So I'm the court jester. I just come and make everybody laugh.
Okay.
See, I walk into the building and you guys say, "Court jester, make me laugh!" Ha 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 ha! And then if I think of a bad joke, you guys ignore me.
You're definitely on an Eddie Murphy kick today, aren't you?
Yeah, well, you know, I could be.
You're definitely on an Eddie kick today.
And Danetta said she can't wait to read the magazine. And speaking of, I know you guys are probably wondering what Bobby D is sitting here doing.
I'm sorry.
But whatever it is, it takes me back.
It takes you back.
It takes me back to something.
To something.
when I used to make paper footballs.
I guess it could. So
is that what you're doing?
No, not exactly. So I might do this on maybe I'll do this on I mean, it's not cooking, but maybe a cooking show. You're working with your fingers, but I'm making origami stars.
Ah, okay.
And one of my coworkers at the community center.
You got to show the star.
I'll show the star. I haven't quite.
Don't be stingy with it.
I haven't quite gotten it right.
Oh, it's not done yet.
It's not quite right.
But no wonder.
She was teaching me how to do it, and then I looked at a YouTube, a couple of YouTube things, and actually, it's pretty good because the kids at the community center love them. So she's really known for these stars. So I'll say, if you don't act right, then you're not going to be able to get any stars.
Right.
So I thought about it, and I don't really, I mean, it's good that she's teaching a lot of us how to make them, but I also don't want to, take away her thing. I don't want to, the stars should be her thing. But I thought, since at the preschool, our class is called the Twinkling Stars.
Why not make stars?
Why not do that for my preschoolers?
Maybe we should have your teaching partner on here one of these days. Would she be willing to do that?
She might, maybe.
Grace us with her presence, since I very rarely get a chance to see her.
She might.
Except for the wonderful treat she makes during the holidays.
I'll ask her.
She doesn't have to coax me for that. I'm just saying, but
yeah, that's true. But unfortunately, yesterday she is a okay. So I'm not gonna be snarky and say what a everybody will know what I mean when I say this, but I'm not gonna say the
You
ignorant
see me leaning in,
statement,
right?
the ignorant statement that the wannabe, the wannabe vice president, the wannabe next vice president said about women and cats. Okay, I'm not gonna say it. I'm not gonna say it. But
Whatever it is.
my but my teaching partner, unfortunately, yesterday had to put her cat down.
Aw.
So yeah. So
You told me that?
I thought I told you that.
I don't think you did.
Are you sure I didn't tell you
There were
that?
so many things you were telling me about.
I know it was
That
quite
kind
it
of,
was quite a day yesterday, but
yeah, but
I don't know how I missed that.
My condolences go out to her.
I did tell you because I told you about my phone acting crazy.
Like I said, you told me so many things yesterday. You know, it's like it started off with one thing, and then the next 15 things just kind of gelled together. So okay, but,
yeah, I guess I did kind of inundate you with a whole lot of information yesterday. It was quite the informative type day yesterday.
Okay.
So,
all right.
I mean, I guess it was quite the day. So, me going out with the ladies yesterday, me, our whole summer camp put on a carnival yesterday, which was certainly something to see.
Mm-hmm.
The ladies who I went to dinner with that worked there, they were, complimenting me and our team on, what we did yesterday, and they had a kick out of it. I mean, what the older group, this is not to kind of get off the rails, but I was very proud. We have right now three age groups, two age groups, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
Ages 5 to 8 and 8 to 12. But we have 5 classrooms going at one time. And so, so wow. It's really something to see. And we decided that we were all going to participate in this big carnival on Friday, on yesterday. And it was so cute because I have they always give me the youngest, which is fine. I get it. It's all good. But our group couldn't really do a lot. So I had 2 helpers, really 3 helpers this week, but 2 mm-hmm. helpers in particular. Mm-hmm. They helped make paper crafts, and some who wanted to help tried to make them. But what we were doing, we're making those old time, what do they call it? Fortune tellers. So you remember those old, little, I don't know. You remember
things
those?
You used to flip around like they're little objects. I know what they were.
So I'll
demonstrate.
I'll make one as I'm talking. So
anyway, I know exactly what you're talking about.
Because now, believe it or not, as I
almost looks like a fortune cookie.
Right. As my old self back in the day, I didn't know how to make these crafts. But it's good to have these young people.
You learn a lot hanging with these little kids, don't you?
Yes. Well, this were actually my young helpers, my teenage helpers that came up with to make these fortune tellers. So the kids decided. So the kids decided that they wanted to help make the fortune tellers as they were watching us. And they also wanted to add the little fortunes, but they couldn't really grasp. This is what I'm telling you. My young helper, my young children. We have to put a number. We have to put 4 numbers on the front. Therefore, this would be a good time to put 1, 2, 3, 4. Wouldn't you think, right? So I said, okay, so we're going to write 1, 2, 3, 4. No, Mrs. Covage, I want to write 2. Okay. 17. Okay. 25. All right. And 32. Okay.
Why those numbers?
Just random numbers on the front of the thing.
There's like lucky numbers of the kids.
That's what they wanted to do, I guess. I don't know. So anyway, with all of that being said, here they, instead of writing fortunes, because a lot of them can't really spell yet, but they're learning, they decided that they wanted to draw pictures on the inside instead. So it was very interesting. So now that I made this, those of you know, I'm sure you remember.
That's why I keep staring at it.
You remember the fortune tellers. So somebody would come up to you and be like, pick a number. And it'd be 1, 2, 3, 4. 1. All right. Pick a number on the inside. 2. Pick another number. 3. And then you choose a fortune or whatever, and you open the fortune up. So, okay.
Sometimes somebody put candy in ours.
You can't put candy in this.
Somebody put candy in ours before.
Oh, dear.
They said, pick a piece of candy.
Pick a piece of candy?
Don't ask.
How did you get candy in this?
I don't know.
Nonetheless,
Hey.
After all of that, they would draw pictures. They would miss, I'd say you have to write numbers on the inside. They'd miss the numbers. So, it was super cute because that they really wanted to help. I really wanted to put their heart into it. Mm-hmm. So I decided to have them paint a big sign that said carnival. So they were so excited. They said, Mrs. And I said, all I want it to be is red and white. That's all we need. So one of my little ones, she said, Mrs. Cubbage, I have a great idea. I said, okay, what's your idea? I want to put and I said, I want you to paint every other letter a different color. So C would be red, A would be white, R would be red, back and forth. I like that idea, Mrs. Cubbage. And the red letters, can we put white dots? And on the white letters, can we put red dots? I said, I love it. Do it. So they were so proud, and they displayed the sign, like they put the big kids put the sign up for them, and the big kids were amazing. They actually made these different carnival games from scratch.
Really?
They made a skee ball, like you could roll a ball up there and actually win a prize, one of our prizes that we made.
That sounds like fun.
But it was super duper cute. They made a dunk tank. They made what is it? What was it? Why am I losing? I don't know. So I'm going crazy. Sorry, going crazy. But a beanbag toss. Another young group made a beanbag toss.
Oh man, I should have been there.
My group made with another teacher. They made a puppet stage, and they put on a puppet show. It was something to see. Needless to say, it was something.
You showed took pictures of the puppet show.
I did.
Oh, did you?
I took videos. Yes.
Oh, video. Okay.
Yes. So anyway, nonetheless, they had a great time. So that's
awesome.
It was very sweet. Very sweet.
That's awesome.
And they did it all themselves.
Nice.
So
nice.
Yeah. So that was just the beginning of my day. Needless to say, I stay pretty busy around here.
Yeah.
Don't I?
Yeah, and then we're going to talk about last night for you too in just a second.
Okay.
And I see, Danetta says, Sam, you have the smarts with the credit tips for sure. Well, I appreciate that. I try, things that I may
That's true.
encounter, people ask me things at work, and people just ask me questions off of work. So I appreciate that. I'm glad everybody tunes in for that. And Danetta says, and she says, I remember that. Fun times talking about the
a fortune teller.
Fortune teller. And hey, Summer Ray, good morning.
Summer Ray.
And Summer's in the building.
Summer Ray. Oh, I have to write my numbers. Not 1, 2.
2.
14.
36.
36, okay. And 50.
Yeah, 50. Okay, whatever.
Right, random.
And yeah. Here we go. So see what you missed, Summer? You missed Bobby making the fortune teller thing. You know that
and origami stars.
Yeah, and origami. Yeah, you missed her with the origami stars. So. Yeah, you gonna make summer soon?
Absolutely. If Summer would like some origami stars, let's send her origami
Just probably
stars.
sitting there wondering, say I'm talking about. Well, I don't know.
We don't know.
We're
don't
just
know.
having fun. You know, Summer.
We're just randomly talking.
Yes. Well, we have topics.
Yes, we do.
We have topics.
We have topics.
But, Summer, we're glad that you're able to join us today, and we're glad that Zelma is somewhere driving. So hopefully she pulled over and she's being safe.
Yes.
You know? I should have told Zelma while she's driving, hey, maybe you could stop at one of the stores and pick me up something.
Well, it just depends on where Zelma is. She might not even be.
Well, I know.
At home or in her state or.
Well, yeah, I didn't ask her. I didn't want to pry.
Okay.
She was driving, so Summer's laughing, and she says, "I would love one."
I got a bunch. I've been working on them, Summer.
Looks like if you didn't know any better, it looks like a bag of candy. Because imagine if you didn't know and you like grabbing there, and you're like, "Oh man, look at all this candy." You're like, "Oh."
Yeah, that would be kind of.
I would be the one to discover that it wasn't candy.
That would be very.
Yeah, it would be
fun discovery.
Yeah. So speaking of discoveries, we had a really good show. Yes, of course, all your cooking shows are good, but yesterday's Cooking Fun with Mrs. Covage, if you guys didn't see that, make sure you go back and watch it because it was really cold. It was really tasty. It was the Oreo cream or Oreo cookie cake.
Yes.
Oreo ice cream cake. Sorry. Yes. Oreo ice cream cake.
That is correct.
I don't know how you did that.
Me either.
But it tasted really good.
Okay.
It was really good.
I'm glad you enjoyed it.
And then it's like, I'm Brian Selma, where you at? See, I'm not trying. Nah, see, we shouldn't ask Selma where she is. Let her just travel where she's going, and then when she gets to her destination, she'll tell us.
That's true.
But she still could pick me up something on the way wherever she's going. If there's a souvenir shop or, or if she's at some type of store that we don't get certain things, maybe she can mail it.
Oh my goodness.
I don't know.
That's a lot. That's a lot.
I'm just being an idiot. That's all. Don't mind me. I'm just having some fun. We do have a new Covage Critiques coming this coming week, so stay tuned for that. Thank you to all of you who like Covage Critiques. You never know what you're going to see on Covage Critiques, so thank you for that. And she's still in North Carolina.
Oh, okay.
And then Danetta says she's like Carmen Sandiego. Yeah, she is. The audio podcasts are coming back in August, so hooray. Good news for that. The question is, which ones? Because, like I said, we may just break them back in slowly, and then they'll probably return full term back in September, sometime in September. Mm-hmm. But since summer is here, I figured I could announce this because I was going to, rather than make a post on social media and everybody acts like they don't see it. So I'm going to, I figured since I don't get since my algorithms evidently are down. So,
everybody's.
And nobody seems to see what I post and no one gives a gravy train. So I figured I just spilled the beans and say this. So Love Notes, new edition coming soon. We're going to have Summer's laughing at me. So we are going to bring back the Love and Passion series for Love Notes. Looking forward to that. But what Summer may be interested in, and hopefully you guys are interested in this as well, for the first time ever, we're going to feature Summer. We're going to have one of her. Actually, I should say we're going to incorporate Summer into the Love and Passion series. Not only that, but the other big announcement, I plan on incorporating Summer's music more and more on Love Notes. So if I can help it, every time Love Notes is on there, now if I'm doing like a specific thing, like specific artist, then But all the other ones, like I'm gonna do my best to put Summer's music out there on any show that I can do, and do it more than what I've done before, because her music needs to be heard. And quite frankly, Bobby and I are like two of your biggest fans. Don't think we're trying to be obsessive or anything, and we're not trying to stalk you.
Jeez,
but we just but we just want to let you know how great you are, how great your music is, and your talent should really be noticed even more than what they are. So we appreciate you, Summer.
And speaking of being out there, and well, this isn't Summer in particular, but we saw somebody on the news the other day who was standing with a group of people getting some things done in our town.
He had a nice set of hair too.
Very true.
Person looked familiar.
Well, you'll. Okay, so we're talking about Summer's husband. He was out there, and he was. But what was that for?
I couldn't.
I can't quite.
I think it's like a new development or something.
It was a new development, and it was funny. I was sitting on the couch making my stars.
We had the news on.
Sam was sitting in his chair,
watching this lady talk.
Yeah, right. And this lady was, she was kind of talking about things that are happening and all this stuff.
New projects and stuff.
And then they kind of pan the people behind her that were, standing there, in support. And
the person was like, you better support this. I mean, they were just standing there. I had to laugh. I was like, wait a minute.
And Sam says, and it was funny, Sam says, hey, that looks like Rod. And it was funny. I was already looking, and see. So
they had it on there long enough.
This is the thing with me, because I do this a lot. Okay. I think no, it's just me, because I've worked in our area for a long time, and so when I see somebody somewhere, no matter whether they're on TV or out in the neighborhood or whatever, I'm like, what? I think that, and I'm like, oh no, like I'll talk myself down, because people around me will say, Bobby, everybody, I'm like, no, I don't know everybody. I don't know, just me. But then I was like, wait a minute. And like, right as Sam was saying it, I'm thinking, is that Rod? I think that's Rod. And Sam said, there goes Rod. And I'm like, oh, okay, good. I'm not being snooty thinking I know everything. It was really Rod. It was really Rod. So that was actually pretty funny. Like, literally at the top, like I look, I'm like messing with these stars, and I'm like, that guy looks like Rod.
I was like, look at Rod trying to be smoother than me. Standing.
This guy looks just like Rod to me. Maybe I'm just because we recently saw you, so maybe I'm like, maybe I just think it looks like Rod. Okay, and so there goes Rod. I'm like, okay, I'm not making it up.
They had this person talking long enough for us to know it was Rod. They didn't pan off at all.
No, they didn't actually.
And I was like, I even got up at the TV and was pointing, look right there. That's Rod.
I'm like, that's Rod.
Like,
that's Rod. I was thinking that same thing. It looked like Rod. That's Rod.
Yeah, I like stood up. I was like, Rod, it's Rod.
As if he could see you in the TV.
Yeah, well, maybe he felt my presence. I don't know.
He definitely felt the Samuel presence. He just stood there and he was thinking,
good for you, buddy.
Sam C is
good for you, buddy. That's what he's probably thinking.
Sam C is watching me right now as I'm standing here.
Yeah. I know that's what he was thinking at that moment.
Well, of course he was, right?
Yeah. And he was trying to get stuff done.
At any rate.
Yeah. But yeah, Summer, it was Rod.
Yay.
Tell him we saw him on TV.
And congratulations.
Yes.
Congratulations. Because it was funny because we were both kind of, I don't know. Well, kind of zoning out a bit, I guess, because of the day.
Mm-hmm.
And it was like, wow.
Yeah, they had all
that's
kinds of
Rod.
stories on, and then we were just sitting there laughing because Mayor Gainey was on, and
Yeah.
he was doing something fun too. Like everybody was doing
Everybody
something
was
fun.
doing stuff.
You know,
So-
I mean, everybody was doing something. I think it was literally right after that.
yes,
You
yes, it was.
And then I was like, "Whoa, that's right," So yeah, so
So I love it. I love it.
Rod heard us. So he's listening with me. He said, "Thank you."
You're welcome, Rod. Yeah,
Rod, I promise you, man. I'm not trying to be a stalker. I'm just saying, we saw you.
He was on the TV.
I know you could. I know you couldn't hear me when I said that's Rod right there. But I was just excited to see you on TV. But,
yes.
We got another celebrity here.
Plus, we didn't get a chance to talk to Rod anymore. The day of that we were there for the Harambe.
That's because he didn't want to talk to me anymore. He left. Because he knew I was going to bombard him with all kinds of questions.
He was busy.
And he didn't want to talk to me anymore.
He was busy.
Man, he grabbed his backpack. He was gone. I mean, it's not that I was going to. I mean, I could have walked down and I could have, tried to get something to eat real quick. He would have been gone.
But he was busy.
Well, he was.
He was busy.
Summer just said he's the chairman of the board for the Hill CDC.
Hey.
Oh, no wonder.
No wonder he had to go. He was busy.
Excuse me.
He was busy. He's got stuff. People have stuff to do, sir.
Yeah, I know.
People have stuff to do. Ridiculous.
That's why we cut up on this show, because we can say pretty much what we want to a certain extent. But that's why it's all fun.
But yes, congratulations to Summer and congratulations, Rod.
I need to buy him a steak dinner.
Wonderful. Yes.
Now, all right. So look, we go out with Summer and Rod. Now, hopefully Rod won't be trying to get the biggest, baddest, $200 steak.
Well, you offered a steak dinner in front of everybody, so
well,
I mean, everybody's listening.
Well, I like steak too,
and the people that come back will say, "Oh, Sam offered up a steak dinner to Rod." So,
well, there's other ways you can get that steak dinner.
How was that? Are you cooking?
You got jokes.
You see,
you got jokes.
Turn around real
quick.
And you see how heavy the laugh came through. Like that was that laugh came from the.
Yeah, turn around real quick. Look at you.
That was.
You make some really nice tender steaks.
I don't eat steak anymore.
Yeah, but I do.
Yeah, clearly.
Anyway, it's all in love. It's
that was
all
good.
fun.
Yeah, that was a good gut laugh.
Solid, yeah.
That was a good gut
laugh. It's all in fun. My brother, we are proud of you.
Yes.
Glad to see you on TV. All jokes put aside.
Yes.
Summer said Rod is modest. He wouldn't do that. Okay, so we'll drop it down to scallops then.
Scallops are good too.
Well, do you like the regular scallops or the jumbo scallops?
Either are good.
I like jumbo scallops.
Yes, I'm sure you do. I'm sure.
See,
maximize your
worth.
Your worth with a scallop.
Yeah. Hey, gotta do something.
Gotta do something.
And
quickly.
Danetta says cooking fun with Mr. Coverage special edition.
Yes. You see the laugh. You see the laugh.
You won't watch that show.
The gut laugh.
You won't watch. I promise you will not watch that show. That will be one you don't want to watch.
Well, you could make your infamous eggs.
No,
just no.
No, I said that's something you won't want to watch.
Just flat out no.
I mean, I could do it. I mean, I've gotten better now.
Yes.
I mean, there's things that I don't include anymore.
Yes.
So if somebody wants me to jump in and do a special edition one time, I'm not gonna. Maybe I'll make a video. And of course, Danetta said she'll watch me create
just
chaos.
Just don't burn down the house, dear. That's all. That's all.
Yeah.
Why not? Right? Why not? I mean,
Yeah.
Hey, Summer's co-signing on that. She likes that idea.
Summer, y'all need to quit. I thought y'all loved your boy.
Next episode of Cooking Fun with Mrs. Cubbage will be
Mr. Cubbage burns it down.
Mr. Cubbage.
Mr. Cubbage burns it down.
I'll let you use BlendJet.
A toddler can use that.
Well, there you go. If a toddler can use it, then so can you.
He might be better than me.
Well, I don't know.
Yeah,
I'm
well,
just
you
saying.
Okay, all y'all need to stop instigating. We got Summer and Danetta tag team in here. Y'all need to stop.
You should do it.
Well, now we got you. So now,
You can make whatever you want.
what is this like a revolt? Is this like Go Get Sam or something?
No,
Yeah, must be.
no. We just want to see you cook. That's all.
Are you sure about that?
Just don't make me eat.
So what do we? I heard what you just said. That was kind of under your breath.
I'll help you.
Yeah, I don't need any help.
Yes, clearly, because anytime I've ever tried to teach your boy how to cook something, he'll stand there for a moment, like, and then just suddenly,
Like, I go to the bathroom. I'll be back.
no, he doesn't even tell me that. He just wanders away, like,
Well, other things grab my attention.
yeah, clearly. Oh, yeah, okay.
Like the birds outside.
Over food.
The police sirens, birds.
You'd rather at least listen to the police sirens than have some food.
The street workers.
The street workers rather than food.
Well,
The
sometimes
birds
they're distracting.
rather than food.
They're distracting. Phone rings, get answered.
No,
No, you
No.
really don't.
you really don't. You can just leave a message. You totally leave a message. Nobody would have a problem with that.
Yeah, well, some people might.
Some people
They
may,
can't
but I
reach you
doubt
right
it.
away. Okay.
But I highly doubt it.
Okay. All right. Everybody getting back in my good graces now. Okay. So Danetta says it'll be fun, Sam. Summer says we do love you, Sam. Well, I appreciate that. Danetta says we do love you, Sam. Make the cake, anime. Hey. Now, see, you're doing good up until that. Okay, I got you. I think I don't know where that's from. I know that movie too, One of my favorite movies.
Uh-huh.
Hey, but I wasn't Ike. I'll never be like him.
Am I like Ike?
No.
Okay.
I'm just letting you know I'm not like
I'm
him.
just Tina.
No. Hey,
Sam and Tina.
but Tina did good in the end. It was like they got he got He got got.
Yes, he did. Yes, he did.
Remember they were fighting?
I believe she did
Remember they were
too.
fighting in that car?
Yeah, I believe she
He
did.
got tore up walking like a mummy, walking to the hotel room.
Yeah, that was pretty rough. That was pretty rough.
Mm-hmm.
But I do have a feeling that she tore. I'm sure she got him. That's all I'm gonna say.
Groove is in the heart.
Grooves in the heart.
Yeah.
Now I gotta listen to that. See.
Later.
Why is everything later?
I don't know. You're having such a problem, aren't you?
Yes.
Okay. Let's see what else I have on my list. Oh,
Okay.
so
DEI.
well, yeah, I could write that down. That's not what I wrote down, but yeah, I could write that down. Yeah, okay. So this past Thursday, we had a work party.
Oh. Mm-hmm.
And it was really fun. So because we've been doing so good, and my company's been doing, or I should say our company's been doing so good, they decided to do something else rather than do your, like a regular office party. So first time that I've ever done this, and it was quite an experience. I actually liked it. So I went to this thing called an escape room, and there were 6 people in my group, and then there were 6 people in another group.
Mm-hmm.
And like I said, me never going to an escape room, I didn't know what to expect, but it was a lot of fun. And I didn't realize that. I mean, I guess I didn't know exactly what to expect when you went into an escape room. I thought the lights were dark. I thought you couldn't find anything. I thought you would have like a flashlight, or you have to try to find a flashlight, or have to use your phone or your watch to try to find what you're looking for. Wasn't the case at all. So what the case was is the lights were on, and they gave you had all these clues to try to get out this room, but you had to try to figure out how to find the clues.
Mm.
Like there were, like for example, there were little treasure chests, little trunk treasure, and some of them were mini and some of them were big. They had locks on them.
Mm-hmm.
So once you found those, you're like, oh, okay, all I need is a key and I'll open the lock. No. So a lot of the locks, they actually had codes. So you actually had to spell out words to try to unlock the lock.
Mm.
And if you had a hard time trying to figure something out, the guy who let us in, we were able to say, can I get a hint? So he would come up on the loudspeaker and say, certainly. So he would give us a hint like, have you looked over on the table, underneath or whatever? They didn't tell us what it was.
Mm-hmm.
But, I struggled for like 5 minutes to get something open that somebody got open in like after 20 minutes because I was doing something wrong, because I was trying to get right to that. I know this opens, there's a latch there. No, there's no latch there, because how some things open on this table. If you put the like there was a skull.
Mm-hmm.
If you put the skull on the table, and there were like these different like lights, and if you did something correctly, the board on the table would light up, like different parts of the board would light up. So somebody put a skull on a certain part of the I'm trying to figure out, I think I'm explaining it already. So yeah, someone put a skull on a part of the table. Okay, there was one light lit up, and then there was something else we found. Like we're looking at this little map, and they had they had like a couple different flags, and there were these bananas, like, well, not real bananas, but toy bananas inside of this trunk that you had to try to, there's just so many different things.
So basically, the escape room is not
dangerous.
Well, I mean, I didn't think they were.
It could be. You don't want to stick your fingers in sockets or nothing like that. But
yeah, I would hope not.
I know that there was a part of it where you were trying to crack this code, because there was like a volcano in our room, because the actual topic for our escape room was actually we were trapped on a deserted island.
I was going to say, because I did look up.
There's different things.
The escape room that you went to.
The one, we were trapped on a deserted island. There was a volcano right next to the door.
Mm-hmm.
So, there were like different things. I mean, there were little dots like up on the wall. Well, these dots are significant because they could represent numbers. They could represent letters, like words. Oh. So you just kind of had to think, different things.
Uh-huh.
Eventually, like I said, we got this big trunk open, and then inside this big trunk were like little locks with more stuff. So you had to figure out how to unlock that. Then you had to try to figure out how to unlock the code to make the volcano erupt, because once the volcano erupt, then more clues will come out of the volcano. Like it would land on the floor, and you'd be like, oh, okay. Like little balls or something like that with numbers on them.
Oh.
So you see how it all, it's like I said, it's the most interesting
thing. That's interesting.
But all in all, they give you an hour. And up on, before you start, they play a little video of what it is you're going to be doing. And then once that video is over, your time starts. So
it just reminded me of something I had a conversation about yesterday. So anyway.
Yeah.
Anyway.
So once we were done with that, we actually cracked everything. We cracked codes for everything, and we got to the 5-minute mark, and we were like, everybody's like, we're gonna fill this room. Nope, we got it with 4 minutes left to spare.
Oh.
And so the guy was like, congratulations, y'all did well in the escape room. And then the other team that was in the other room, like they were doing another type of escape room, we end up beating their time.
Oh, very nice. Very nice.
So we were all kind of bragging about it. So after that was over, I got this sticker that says, I broke out.
You broke out.
So we took that. After that, the company provided, they took us to Dave and Buster's right down the street, and we had a nice lunch.
Mm-hmm.
So, everybody had pretty much something different for lunch.
That's nice.
Some people had sandwiches, some people had salads, some people had pastas, and it was just a whole bunch of stuff, and we all had a great time. And
so, would you go to an escape room again?
I would.
Okay.
I would. I liked it. I really liked the escape room.
Actually, that's funny because we went after we ladies got together yesterday and had dinner. One of the ladies invited us back to her house, and her daughter years ago was a summer helper for me at the center as well. And the daughter came home, she's home from college. She was chit-chatting with us. And she had just come from like not a rock climb, but it was like a rock climbing, scaling thing.
Mm-hmm.
And she said, yeah. I said, well, I would do something like that. And her mother looked at me and said, you would? Would you do it? So then the girl said, well, I did this rock climbing thing where they don't have you in a harness. Mm-hmm. I said, no, I need to be in a harness because I'm going to fall for sure.
I know what you're talking about.
So then she went on to say, yeah, they give you because her mother was going, oh gosh, I'm gonna fall down, I'm gonna break my leg, and I'm gonna do this. The one that the young lady went to, no.
Okay.
But she said that if you're a first time person or whatever, want to experience it, that's what she was telling her mother. Mom, you need to try it with a harness, like Miss Bobby said, and blah blah blah. And so, so I said I would do it.
That's funny.
And her mom says, Bobby, you do it. I said I do it, and she goes, I would. And there was another lady sitting there and said, I would do it too. I would do it. And so, so we might. I don't know if we're gonna actually do it, but I said I would do it. I said, but I would prefer to have a harness on because I don't know what I'm doing, and I'm gonna fall.
That's
and funny. So the girl says, well, they give you when you go to these things, they give you a video to watch, and it's like a 10-minute video on how to fall. And I said, okay, so basically how to fall. I said, so basically they're saying you are going to fall, and here's a video on how to do it. And the girl started laughing and said, Miss Bobby, I guess I never really thought about it. I said, yes, because you said that you walk in there and you say, yes, I'm going to do this rock climbing thing or whatever. And they, oh, sure, you could do it. Absolutely. And here's your video on how to fall. So you go over there and sit and watch. So I'm like, so in other words, you are going to fall. And she said, yeah, I guess you're right. And I said, did you fall today? Because she did the one without the harness. And she said, yeah. And I said, uh-huh. I said, so you're going to fall, period. And she said, yeah, I did this one. There was this one climb where her feet were, and where like the next step to go was 5 feet. So it was like she was here, okay. And she had to reach up to reach the 5 foot mark and try to climb up there, and she fell. And so I said to her, I said, okay, fine. I said, that sounds great. I said, so you're much taller than I am. I said, take a look at me. I said, I'm 5'1". I don't think I'm gonna make that climb. Do you? She just kind of chuckled and said, well,
I'm like, get up there. You can do it.
Bobby. Yeah, if you have to reach up and it's 5 feet, I got a little, probably this much of a reach where I can get to the needless to say, I said, okay,
Come on, Spider Girl.
I don't want to try that one, but I want one with a heart.
Come on, Spider Girl, get up there.
No thanks.
You know, that kind of reminds me what they did for us in gym class years ago. There was this program called UMPA. And just as what you were talking about.
Why does that sound familiar?
Yeah, because it's I'm not going to tell you how far back that
is.
is.
Don't talk about
I'm not going to tell the audience how far back that is.
Don't talk about it.
But there was something that we used to do in gym class called UMPA. And it wasn't every semester, but it's something that I hated it. Because at the time, I never knew how to do a double knot. Because you actually tied a rope around you, and we would actually climb, but I mean it was in a gymnasium. Yeah, it did. It was it. We actually had it in the gym, and we would climb like we're rock climbing. Mm-hmm. We would.
Let me research that, sir.
Yeah, go ahead. Yeah, I mean we would do all kinds of stuff. We'd be all up, on these tall things, walking around like. They would have like these little rope bridges and stuff, and you're walking. I mean, it was just different stuff that once I knew how to do a double knot, I was fine. But to start off, like when I first started taking it, I did not like it at all. Yeah, and yeah, it used to stand for something, but
it stands for something. I might have to do it deeper.
Yeah, it was a program that a lot of the schools.
Yeah, is it UMPA?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. See, it's funny because it's coming up Oompa Loompa. UMPA is United Methodist Processing Association. That's the maybe if I put Jim. Oh, look at this. Jim Pittsburgh with that. I don't know.
Maybe don't have it anymore.
I mean, but you would think that they would still have, because it was a thing.
Maybe it's 2 A's.
Oh, maybe. Okay.
Maybe it's not.
I don't know, but for some reason I do. So that's art construction.
Indonesia.
In Indonesia.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
Uniform Martial Property Act. No,
that's not it. Okay. Well, that's fine. I mean, but there was a program out there. It was like rope climbing and all kinds of stuff.
Let me see rope climbing. Rope climbing in gym class. Sure results. We're just climbing on a rope called indoor rope climbing.
Okay.
I don't know. I guess I can't find it.
Well, that's fine.
But I know I've heard of it.
You've heard of it too.
Huh?
Yeah, you've heard of it too.
I'm sure I have. Mm-hmm. I'm sure of it.
Because it was a big thing for a while. But then you know how things change now. Think about it, and CrossFit's a big thing, and TRX is a big thing. And,
It could have. You know what? It could still be in existence, but under a different name, maybe. Yeah. That's probably what it is. Yeah.
But UMPA, nothing like it.
Very good.
Speaking of Olympics, of course, the Olympics kicked off the opening ceremony last night. So those of you who got a chance to see it, got a chance to see Celine Dion
making her comeback.
Man, she just looked gorgeous.
Oh, I love that dress.
Yeah, she looked gorgeous. She sounded good. It was an emotional moment. Glad to see her back on stage.
Yes,
in front of the French crowd.
Mm-hmm.
So it was really, really good. And when I got up this morning, I heard that the USA won their first medal this morning.
Yay!
It was in, I want to say, skydiving.
Oh my!
Was that the swim? Sky, Is that what it is? Skydiving.
No, that'd be in the sky.
Not skydiving. I mean,
Diving or something.
maybe it's diving.
Did you hear that breakdancing is going to be a part of
Yes.
this?
I can't wait for that. The question, and see,
It's for this year, though, right? For 2024? Or are they waiting for 2028?
No, I think it's this year. And the question is, now, if that's the case, then they're not even telling you what channel, what day, what time. It's probably going to be in the middle of the night when no one's going to be able to watch
But
it.
let me see if I can find it. Let's see.
And Danetta said she saw some of it at the bar. She said she was singing and said it looked awesome.
Yes.
It was the whole opening ceremony, which is great last night.
Breakdancing.
As far as that.
Friday, August 9th, pre-qualifier battle to be 10 a.m. and of course to be determined.
Mm-hmm.
But because they don't know who.
Yeah, breakdancing. I can't wait to see that. That's gonna be awesome.
Oh, goodness. Wow, the world has really come up. They really come up. Wow.
Ain't no stopping us.
Ain't no stopping us.
No stopping.
But I do feel bad though, because Shabba-Doo did not live to see breakdancing be in the Olympics. I think he would be so, and Fred Berry,
mm-hmm.
Those pioneers of that craft,
mm-hmm.
The ones who were really out there pushing it aren't here to see that it made it as an Olympic event. I mean, I think that's fantastic.
Yes.
But I feel badly that they didn't live to see that. Something that was, considered a bunch of young, you young rapscallions out there doing all these things. So it's kind of bittersweet. I'm happy that it is a thing, and I hope that it continues to be a thing.
Yeah.
But sorry that they didn't get a chance to see it. So anyway.
Yeah, but yeah, breakdancing's good. Rest in peace to Shabba-Doo, one of the greatest dancers,
street dancer
ever. Breaking, one of the best movies of all time. Breaking and Breaking 2.
Electric Boogaloo.
Yeah. Which one you like better?
They came out the same year.
Yeah, they did. Like within 6 months apart.
6 months apart. That was it.
What, one came out in the spring and one came out in the fall?
Actually,
or one came out in the winter and one came out in the fall? Or
that's about right. I think that's about right.
Like,
wait, let me check.
What's not unheard of to put two things like that back to back?
Let me see if I can.
But which one do people like better, the first one or the second one?
So the weird thing,
I know they were both good and both different.
They're both good and different, but I think it was definitely unprecedented. It's funny because Electric Boogaloo was, even though it literally came out 6 months, the same year. In a weird way, it was kind of like fresh and new, which is weird
because they were totally different.
Like
totally different concepts.
Mm-hmm.
But they were both good, so you can't say if somebody said Breaking's better than Breaking 2 or Breaking 2 is better than, no, they weren't, because they were both good.
They were both good.
I can't say one was better than the other because I put them both at the top.
Why can't I find when? Okay, wait. Breaking. Where to watch the movie online. Breaking. Why can't I find Breaking? I don't want the movie. Okay. What if I put this Wikipedia? It's coming from Wikipedia, everyone.
Oh, we'll find it now.
Breaking 2. Okay. May 4th. May 4th. I should have remembered that. So May 4th, 1984
was the first
one. And then the second one was December 21st, 1984.
Just before Christmas.
So just before Christmas.
Okay, so they had some time.
Yep.
Yeah, I should have remembered that.
Yeah, very nice.
And should I actually, you know what, since we're mentioning Breaking, I know that this person is not watching right now, but because we mentioned it, I feel like I just want to mention this person who was in Breaking, one of the greatest dancers that I've seen and that we both seen in the movie as well. And
True.
I feel like this person doesn't get the props they deserve. But Phineas Newborn,
Mm-hmm. He played Adam
yes,
in the movie.
and
Kelly's
friend,
dancer,
dancer
friend who was technically still in the business, but trying to encourage her
yes,
to continue to stay in the business, but do something fresh and new, and introduced her to the fellas, um, Shabadoo and Boogaloo Shrimp, i.e., what Ozone and Turbo in the movie. So,
who you like better? They were both good.
They're both good. They're both very good. In fact,
one was older than the other.
Absolutely. But I will say this: Turbo turned it out on Breaking 2 when they did. I don't who sings the song.
I Don't Want to Come Down.
I Don't Want to Come Down. Who sang that song?
I don't know who sang the song, but I know the song very well.
But the what do we call the I don't even know what the word is for it.
Photography.
Yeah.
When he was dancing up on the wall.
Yeah, it was like
was upside down,
crawling on the walls, and it was upside down and doing, break dancing on the ceiling and stuff like that. For back then, it was amazing. Absolutely.
I have to watch both of them.
We were all just flabbergasted by the fact that he could do that, and it was awesome. And it was really kind of like his breakout and kind of break away from, Ozone is kind of like his older brother, because we didn't really know where these guys came from. Like, they weren't related. They weren't, it just showed, they just showed up, and they're these two guys, but Ozone is the older, handsome, kind of protector.
Yeah.
Turbo was kind of just this young teety bopper, kind of innocent guy type of a character. But when he did that was just kind of like, I'm breaking away. I'm a grown up now. That's it. So it was. I love both of those movies. Both of those.
Yeah,
absolutely.
Good movies. And I am excited because we are now, as of Tuesday, we're in Leo season now.
Oh my.
Yes.
Happy birthday to the Leos.
Yeah. Well, of course, mine is later. But yes, all my fellow Leos out there.
But you are not a July Leo.
No, definitely not. No, mine, I still got a long ways to wait yet.
Yeah, you do. You have a little bit of a wait.
But to the early Leos, have some fun. Of course, I know y'all already did.
Yeah, they already did. They already are.
It's time to let it roar.
Yeah, I'm sure they are.
And then when my time comes, I'll be letting it roar too.
Oh, you are you?
Yep, I am the Leo. I am the lion.
You are Samuel. Hear you roar.
Yes, that is correct, Alex. So,
oh my goodness.
So happy Leo season in full effect. We are happy. It's our time. Well, for the early Leos, it's their time.
Early Leo time.
Mine's coming.
Yep, it's coming.
So got a while to wait yet.
Got a while.
Speaking of, I do plan on hopefully having some people stop by the show soon, if you know what I mean. We do have tentatively we do have an interview coming up in a matter of weeks.
That's good.
Maybe two.
Maybe two.
Or 3.
Or 10.
Well, it depends. We definitely got one. And I'm looking forward to maybe getting another 1 or 2.
Okay.
Some people I've been I've been kind of had on my radar that I've never had them on. Want the opportunity to try to get them on.
Okay.
This would be like an exclusive for us.
Very good.
One person is really, really well known. At least, at least
you know them.
At least, and so do you. Yeah, so do you. So
I have to keep Sam C on his toes.
Yeah. Yeah, this person is all over social media, but and they do some other stuff other than social media. So I'm looking forward to seeing if I can get the person on. But yeah, I do have a couple people under my radar that I've been kind of just waiting to see, if we get them on it.
Okay.
But
awesome.
Other than that, I think this will wrap up today's show, unless you have anything else you'd like to talk about.
No, I'll leave the other one out. I'll leave the other one for Tuesday talk.
What was the other one?
The last thing you wrote down.
Well, let's talk about it. Why shy away from it? Yes, we should talk about it.
I didn't shy away from it in Tuesday talks.
No, but for those of you who, well, let's just say, I am a very strong advocate for women and women's rights. And the term DEI,
diversity, equity, or equality,
doesn't sit well at all.
And inclusion.
Yes.
DEI.
Does not sit well at all.
Gotcha. Well, I gave a very good talk for Tuesday Talks. I recorded it. And I hope that this kind of becomes a hashtag. I might hashtag it on my page. I'll have to see. Yes. But I came up with an interesting different terms for DEI.
Mm-hmm.
And it's not diversity, equality, and inclusion. Or, I mean, we should be diverse. We're a diverse nation.
Right.
We should be equal. We should include everybody. Why should some people be better off or worse off because of the way they look? So with that being said, I came up with my own term for DEI. And I'm proud to say that, yes, whoever comes back to watch this or those currently watching, yes, DEI. Kamala Harris, Vice President Kamala Harris. My term for DEI is duly elected individual. Hashtag duly elected individual.
Love it.
Make that happen.
Love it.
Make that happen.
Love it.
That's exactly right.
Love it. And this is why you are so smart. See, you put up with nothing. You put up with none of these shenanigans.
Nope.
And I can appreciate that because we think the same way. And up another likes it too. She's like, make that 2 snaps.
Well, I mean, there it is.
Yeah.
There it is.
It's right in front of your face.
Right down front.
I'm about to say, drop the mic. Well, I got a pen. Drop the pen.
Oh my God.
Well, I said drop the mic. Well, that's the mic right there. It's the pen. So we dropped it.
We dropped it.
So there it is, right on Front Street.
Right on Front Street. So there you go. Yes. There you go. Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
So
there you go. That's all I have to say.
Make sure that Tuesday Talks will be coming soon.
Tuesday.
Too. Yeah. So make sure you tune in this Tuesday for that edition of Tuesday Talks. You won't want to miss that. Also, this Wednesday. Oh, it's credit to Wednesday.
Ah, there you go.
Yeah, this coming Wednesday is Credit Tip Wednesday, so I'll be back with a new credit tip for you guys. Um, a new episode of Coverage Creation or Critiques. I'm sorry, Coverage Critiques, coming sometime this week.
Yeah, I was gonna. Okay. Yeah.
Sometime.
Yeah.
This
That's
week.
yeah.
Also, new edition of Cooking Fun coming next week, next Friday, and actually that'll be the first Cooking Fun of August.
Hey,
That'll be August 2nd. So,
I'm interested in seeing what happens.
me too. And as I said, the audio shows will be making their returns very soon, just depending on which show or shows. So they'll be coming back slowly as far as that, and then we plan on having them full blast back in in the fall.
Mm-hmm.
Things get a little slower,
Mm-hmm.
sort of.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah. So we look forward to seeing you guys next week for more fun and shenanigans here on the CCI Radio Show. We want to thank you guys for subscribing. I saw we had a new subscriber.
Yes. So whoever that is, thank you.
Yeah, thank you for that. Thank you. We appreciate you. Make sure you click like, share, and subscribe to our channel.
That is correct. So we just thank you so much. So that's all you have to say today, huh?
Yeah.
All finished. Okay.
Yeah, I'm all finished.
All out. Okay. Yesterday's history. Tomorrow's a mystery. Today is a gift. That's why we call it the present. Thank you so much for joining us today. And we will see you again really, really soon. Have a great weekend, everybody. Have a great weekend. Summer, Danetta, thank you. Zelma.